Alright, are we live? Are we live, my friends? Are we looking? How are we looking on this cold May morning? We are here! Alright, welcome everybody, we are back. Sorry, I'm just checking on a couple things while we're booting up. We are back with the Death Skull solo run. This is episode number 78. We are almost done with the game as far as main questing. Yeah, we are currently on a quest called the Great Explosion. This is quest number 55 out of 83, so we are in a very good position to finish, possibly in the next couple of weeks. And it's gonna be sad and exciting at the same time, because it's been quite a journey to explore this game from the lens of a solo player. It's really unique, regardless of what school you choose to do it as. It really is unique. Yeah, it's really been a unique journey. So with that initial mention out of the way as far as where we are and where we're at, and where we're headed, we are going to head right in. Let's get busy, we got work to do. Hey, Firehawk, how you doing? I'm actually gonna pull out my laptop right away because we have lots and lots of cheaters coming up in the next several quests.
Everybody fan out! Something in here is causing these monsters and we need to find it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have my laptop just on my desk and ready right away.
Wizard, you stay here as backup. If any of us yells out, you come. Now let's go pass some judgment.
Something just dropped on me!
Literally not even 3 seconds
Wizard,
later.
come running!
So you have claws. I have firepower.
Literally not even 3 seconds later. They're like, yeah, we need backup. You should have pulled me in the first place.
What in the blinking blue blazes are these? Killer wallas? Drop bears, really? But koalas aren't bears, Wizard. That's taxonomical nonsense, that is.
Not necessarily.
See? It agrees. Now let's send it back where it came from.
And of course we've got our Billabong theme music. All the jazz, chat. All the jazz. All the jazz music. Yeah, these judges really can't handle much of anything.
So those are what attacked the drovers? You sure they weren't working together? They look a lot more drover than towny.
Dude.
My helmet! Oh, crikey, it's useless against their teeth! Somebody help me!
Oh, she's always complaining about teeth. Go check on her. I'm going to find evidence of drover intrusion.
Oh, good, the wizard is here. Go bite them instead.
These are wild animals. These are not your run-of-the-mill enemies. These are wild freaking animals. What? Oh, you little asshole. Stole my blade. Oh, none of my power cards. None whatsoever. Oh, he stole a pip from me. Yeah, this may not be enough to kill the first one, but I don't want him to keep ripping my blades off. So I gotta attack a little bit sooner. Yeah, it's not enough, but... Well, at least he wouldn't have enough pips to rip off my power. Getting shadow like crazy on this one. He's got a lot of polymorphs. That's it? It's... okay. Alright. I thought it was gonna be like a DOT, because usually most fire skill spells have an initially weak attack followed by a strong DOT. So that was a surprise that there's no DOT applied. Alright, get out of here.
Sorry about throwing you to the beasties there. But in the heat of the moment, I just thought, Now this pipe is leaking and the water looks weird. I'm not sure, mind, but I'd swear it was dream water. That can't be right, though, can it?
No, probably not.
Kane was only authorized to pipe in regular water. Where would he even get this much of the dream stuff?
He dyed it.
Clicking here. You should go tell Roz about this.
He used food dye. Oh.
Water, water, water. Give me all the water.
Yeah, I get it. You're Mr. Kane. Very subtle.
All the water, all the dreams. They are mine. My fuel, my feed, mine.
That is unlawful impersonation. And the punishment for that is... explosions. Wizard, want to stomp all over this metaphor?
Yep, and he's got cheats, but I don't know what. I cannot remember.
Consumes. It's ever so sad.
Oh, he's got one of those negative 90 cheats.
That's not funny.
You're gonna switch it? Ooh! No, it's just an accuracy debuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try and remember what he all has. Those kind of cheats are usually minion related, so I'm gonna see if I can knock out the minion first. Without wasting too much of my power. And then see if that changes things. It usually does, but we're gonna find out. Hey. Yo, Hez! Welcome in, my dude. Welcome to the party. We got our cheater, and this is only our first boss of the day, so this is fun. I am trying to suss out the cheats on the fly. Now, the final boss of Wallaroo, I know by heart. I think it'll be fun. Oh my god, this wolf again? Alright, this is already, yeah.
It's ever so sad.
Yeah, that is gonna be really annoying. It already was before, but... Yeah, literally getting constant negative 40s thrown on me. I can already tell I'm gonna need my brother's backup for this one. Just because of that. Like, that alone is gonna make this battle basically impossible. So I've got my laptop booting. I had it kind of half booted already, but... Yeah, I gotta find a way to get rid of this. Negative 40, if I can get my, Yes, my brother's wizard. Alright, maybe I'll go Virulence and then Poke. So I need a little extra power because I want to make sure that minion dies. In the meantime, I'm going to put together a deck for my little brother while I'm waiting for this. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can at least get the minion out. See if that stops some of the cheats. Yeah, some bosses have that negative 90 on basically the whole time, and that's gonna be really annoying. He's gonna take a long time to kill if that's the case. Yeah, so I'm teleporting him in. Yeah, I can just already tell. Yeah, he just reapplied it. Yeah, this might end up being a straight shot. Like, I have to... I'm pretty suspicious he's gonna keep it the whole time.
Not funny.
The strategy is to fizzle. Oh. So there's a point to the... Alright, well then. I was half suspicious there was gonna be a weird way to get rid of that shield.
It's ever so sad.
Oh yeah, that's a steal. Yeah, this is like a trap exclusive boss. Yeah, Pierce, Shatter, and Steel cannot be used to remove it. So actually, I may need to retool my brother's deck accordingly. So So I'm gonna go ahead and have him head out, so then I can readjust and retool.
That's not funny.
So I'm kind of running two computers at once. Not ideal, but kinda I do what I gotta do situation.
That's not funny.
Yep, that's the cheat. Yeah, he removes that shield pretty frequently, so... So the goal is to fizzle.
That's not funny.
And I keep getting it. It's kind of hilarious, but... Yeah, and I think for auras, I'm gonna have to cast, Oh! That's a fizzle. Yeah, this is my opening, possibly. To get him. Huh! No, I'm the one with the 90% shield. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and smack him because that is my opportunity. To get a good shot off. I think I just got him. Wow, so I didn't need my brother for backup after all. That's funny. Well then, alright, never mind. I don't think my brother did anything. I don't think I had to do anything. Well then.
That was a lucid dream. A physical manifestation of the dreaming. You can't blow those up. I've tried.
That's funny. That actually is funny, chat. Yeah, that actually is pretty funny. Alright, real quick, I'm just setting my brother up in case I need him again.
And you say you saw dream water coming from the pipes? Ugh, is it that obvious? Are we that dense? Kane said he used food coloring in the lagoons.
Yes, he did.
Well, if those monsters up there are dreams, draining the lagoons will stop new ones from appearing. Just hit the valve over there.
Gotta rearrange my desk here because I've got too much shit. Too much shit on my desk.
Mr. Kane ain't gonna like this. I'll deal with him. You should find Ms. Look. She helped build this place. Maybe she knows more than she's saying. Lousy politics. Should just arrest everyone.
Maybe. I don't know. That's not always the answer either, though. You know more than you're letting on, lady.
So the lagoons were dream water after all. That madman actually did it. He drilled under the Great Barrier. I told you Kane's tried to steal from the Pink Lake. But it's worse than that. I helped him. That was my walkabout lesson. Bring the dreaming to all. That's the appeal of Wallaroo. Its only appeal, some say. But the Drovers rebuffed us, so we adapted. We couldn't bring the real dreaming to all, so brought the idea of it. We dyed regular water and called it dreaming. Corruption is a slow thing. It creeps upon you by inches. My dream to share the source of my inspiration became a dream to profit from it.
Yeah.
What would you pay to take a dip in the stuff dreams are literally made on? A lot, it turns out. Even for the placebo effect of our recolored pools. For Kane, it wasn't enough. He wanted the real thing. So stark was his greed, it highlighted my own. So I left and helped the Drovers thwart him. But if he managed to slant drill beyond the Great Barrier and pump Dreamwater straight here, that fool could spark a war. Come on.
Oh, what is the vexation if I pilfered a small quantity of dream water from the infinite reserve of the Drovers?
'Cause we have a treaty to do exactly not that. This is the sort of thing that could lead to civil war.
Is that not already transpiring? Those marauders on the avian steeds, are they not Drover-born? Could be they're behind these monsters, trying to take back the dreaming, even though it should belong to all of Wallaroo.
The Emu Riders are not allied with the Drovers. They're attacking them as well. Attacking them with drop bears. Blast me for a fool. The answer is obvious. The Emu Riders are unleashing the monsters upon both groups. We must tell Morp at once.
Yes, Miss Locke, go play with your backward allies. I have dreams to sell.
Do not mistake me, Mr. Kane. Your unlawful exploits will be among my topics of discussion as well.
Alright, well, back we go. To the eucalyptus forest. Ooh, I want that. Keystone. Oh, there's a teleporter in the hub. Oh yeah, chat, so this guy would be who you talk to craft the Wallaroo gear, but you have to have beaten every boss certain bosses a certain number of times. It's different for each boss. It's a very unique way to craft the gear, in addition to needing a shit ton of dream water and dreamstone. So it's a different way than normal to craft that gear.
Poor wizard. No knowings, no hope. Scaries attack the olds and the news. Why? The news? That's easy, that's fair. They takees what ain't theirs to take. But the olds? What did they do? Morp never tells. But you can brainwrite yourself. Just jump in the lake! See the scaries what haunt them when the sand hits their eyes.
The drop bears still appear to be in full force. Shutting down the resort's access to the dreaming didn't help.
No, it wouldn't then, would it? The damage has been done, I'd say. The townies and their allies corrupted the dreaming then.
Yet it is only the emu riders who benefit from these incursions. Or at least tame the beasts that cause them. But what is actually manifesting them?
We saw Freddy Croker trying to create a projection of himself from Dreamwater. Maybe he's making monsters for the riders.
Hey now, that's missing the point, mate. It's not just one outsider. It's the townies that invite them. They're the problem. Always. Always have been.
The lead rider told you to jump in a lake for answers? Some feuds transcend time and reason. But the dreaming remembers. Be mindful, wizard.
Now I'm gonna look real fast and see if there's a cheater in this one. No. But there is a cheat on the next one. Because a lot of dungeons you, especially lately, like you can't warp in, so I may just have my brother in there just as a placeholder, and then if I need him, he's there, but otherwise...
Miss me, wizard? Don't worry, I'm not here to fight. Not this time. I want you to see, to understand the chaos of Wallaroo. Let's watch.
Look at this place. A world of water that is not water. Of thoughts and revelations that float on tides of imagination. As we sail these seas, we must drink of the waters slowly to build up our fortitude, so we might face the dreamer at its center.
Yes, the solution is here, I feel it. This is where we will find the tools we need to solve our great problem. We must let nothing stop us.
Oh yeah, I gotta change my deck back over. That's right. But I can do that real fast. I got 2 bits of power. Yeah, we got lots of cheats coming up here. Well, we got a couple. So maybe I'll be able to log my brother out after we get through the next 2 cheats, if we need him. Because then the next cheat after that is a minor cheat solo, and then our next cheat probably won't be until next time, because we've got a lot of instances with mobs and elites in them, so... Just kind of looking ahead on the questline guide to see where we might end up today. If I need to log him back in, I'll log him back in if we have issues, but it's alright though. It's alright for now.
Seas of dreams, they say. Whatever could they mean?
You know, I could actually just make a gear set for this. I could make a gear set for this. I could have done that the whole time.
You let in the outsiders and they corrupted the dreaming. Even now, their wayward thoughts are swept up in the waves.
Some maybe. Some bring new ideas. Things we'd never in a million years think of. To enrich the dreaming. The dreamer has only ever been seen by Wallaroo. Imagine what it could create if fueled by diverse experience.
We don't have to imagine. Others already took from it, used it to inspire terrorists. We can't let that happen again. We will stop you, by any means!
Funny how there's a townie in that group. Reindeer Knight.
What did they do?
Everything.
We had no choice. They would have tainted everything.
But the cost? Already entire species are declining in these drier climes. Juggernaut crabs, emus, gone.
A terrible sacrifice, but a necessary one. If the Great Barrier re-raised protects the Dreamer from further corruption, then our watch begins now. Let all those who would twist the dreaming fall.
Yeah, we got one guy that can stun me over there. I will go stun block out of an abundance of caution. Oh cool, now you've got everybody powered up. Funny how you've got the spirit shield. I really do find that fascinating, how you've got the spirit shield. Well, either way, I'm gonna need my spear. At any rate, I've got a spare in my treasure deck in case we get a death shield on a death guy. That makes no sense at all. Oh, my spear is MIA. So I guess I'm gonna have to... Well, I guess I could try. See what happens. This might still be enough, but we'll see. Looks like it was okay. Cool. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Ooh, looking good.
So how about that? That shock you feel, that surprise. Now imagine you've been told the opposite your whole life. Not hard to guess why the young koalas and wallabies are rampaging, is it? Just what I wanted them to do. Because every mind in Wallaroo is still connected to the dreamer through the faint traces of dream water remaining. It's not a lot, but it's enough. Every scream, every monster, every terror and attack flows through that dreaming and fuels me.
Johnny, what is up? Welcome in, good sir. Hopefully you're doing well. Everybody out there in chat's doing well?
What will you do with this knowledge? Can't wait to find out. Oh, and tell Judge Veg I said hi.
Yeah, it's gonna be faster to go for the truck, probably. Oh, Bricky special. Slutty. Alright. Collect this forest, let's head back. Hi! Judge Veg, Freddy Croker says hi.
Did you just come out of the Pink Lake? What did you see? Ah, that. Yeah, it's true. Once upon a time, Wallaroo was covered in the dreaming. Then the drovers built the Great Barrier and dried it out. It was an ecological disaster. Not a secret, but not something they bring up, you know?
Yes, I can imagine. Yes. So, Freddy spread this knowledge to the disaffected of Wallaroo, armed them with monsters and mounts. Why?
Don't know. If they're after the Great Barrier, why attack Hope Springs? It's in the wrong direction.
Unless chaos is the goal? The monsters here ignite old tensions between townies and drovers. The Emu Riders lead to judges seizing Dingo lands.
Hope Springs closes off, enraging tourists and those who depend on them. And all the while, Freddy says he gets stronger.
No, could it? Could he still be in the dreaming? Growing fat off the tension he spreads to the minds of Wallaroo? If so, we must settle things down.
Oh yeah, I actually remember this boss fight with Morp, because my brother and I practically just did it in the last couple of weeks. I'll send a link to you guys in the chat. For those of you who are watching, she is actually difficult. I'll explain in a second.
Giving you permission to enter the Pink Lake? That's awful rude, mate. Not very neighborly at all. I don't care what you saw.
What? Wizard, that can't be. I assumed the Dreamer constructed the Great Barrier to shield itself, but you did it, Morp? To hoard the dreaming?
No, to protect it. Yes, there were some consequences. Altering an ecosystem will do that. But you don't know what the townies unleashed.
You destroyed your own world!
Because of you. I mean, because of what was done to encourage you and others, and the terrible dreams the worst of the spiral brought to life.
And now, someone is in the dreaming, manifesting nightmares.
Actually, I thought she was worse. I thought she was time-gated, but she's not. I was misremembering her cheats, but basically, you've got to hit her and kill her in one shot. Otherwise, you are gonna have issues. So, I was just misremembering it.
I have to do nothing.
But those nightmares, drop bears, reflections, they're not the townies. They're you. Your paranoia made real. You have to let...
I have to do nothing. This environment is honestly getting a bit toxic for me. So, I'll just go over there to the gatehouse and never let you through.
Yeah, I thought she was time-gated. I thought it was like 3 rounds and you're done if you don't kill her. But no, that's not the case. You just have to kill her in one shot. Basically. And if you don't, she'll stun you once, stun you twice, and then...
More.
That.
Please, we can sort this out. I don't know what happened in the past, or why you did what you did, but...
Oh, actually, I do want to get the dialogue, so... For you guys. So I am going to flee in return for the purpose of getting the dialogue. So I'll just grab a few mana wisps and head back. Because dialogue is fun in this game. I may have to play it from here. Hold on. Let's see, where's the door? Hopefully I can go back and get the dialogue. Otherwise, I apologize, chat. Aw, damn, looks like we're gonna miss it. Oh well. I normally like playing the dialogue for you guys before combat if I can get it, but... Yeah, what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna play my stun block right away because...
You know, pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my stun block down right away because in case I don't get to kill her in one shot, I want to be protected from the stun. Oh, actually, the speech is on her cheats page, so I can read it. Joan Luck, Morp, please, we can sort this out. I don't know what happened in the past or why you did what you did, but... It actually does have the speech on here, so I can read. And then Morp says, not me, my ancestors. They built the Great Barrier because strangers came here, right up to the Dreamer itself, and made something horrible. An engine of evil it was. That could reshape the spiral. Even the great tree could not perceive it. We could not allow another such creation. I thought you understood, Joan Locke. But your business partner steals our dreams even now. He will make another grand evil, and I won't let him. That was the best rendition I could think of trying to impersonate Morp. But there you go. That is our flavor text. That I would have liked to have played by the actual voice actors, but I had to improvise. Yeah, that's what would have played. Well, perfect timing to play my spear because I am gonna need it. I may even need my spare. Yeah, I definitely will need my spare. Yeah, because an 80%, that's gonna be tough. Especially if she casts a Legend Shield and then she gets another 70. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to cut through if she ends up with another 70 on top of that. So, alright, now we gotta start casting our power. Oh yeah, she's really getting defensive. Yeah, good thing I casted that other spear, because I am definitely gonna need it now. That's the only spare one that I have, though. But hopefully I'll be able to knock her out. Hopefully in one shot still, but if I can get her in 2, that'll definitely be better than nothing. Yeah, I cast my spears first so that they're protected behind any... I forget exactly what this one does. Oh, this is just like a heal. Alright. Oh, it's an AoE heal. Okay. Oh, she's just taunting, trying to draw attention. Yeah, just to have it out in case I need it. What's that? Oh, is that a different version of Handsome Fomori? Looks like a different, like, cosmetic version of it. Oh, it's specific! Ooh, that's interesting, actually. What's that? What did he just give me? I don't think he gave me anything. Alright, yep, let's get the last 2 blades. And I'm still pretty healthy because life does not have the highest damage output. Oh, that's another shield. Oh, that's what he did! Damn, she's really defensive. Ew. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, I am not gonna be able to cut through all that. Even at maximum power. Yeah, at best I might be able to kill her in 2. Because I don't think I can kill her in 1 shot. Well, at least Brace is gone, but still, that's not going to be very good. Yeah, just got to use Cthulhu and hope for the best. See if I can get at least a good shot off on her. This might not be very good, though. Even with all that armor pierce. And my innate pierce, I don't know what I'm going to be able to cut through. Yeah, it's not going to be very good. Yeah, that hardly did anything.
It seems like you're still trying to pass.
Yep, that's my stun block in action. At least the only shield that she can really do is the legend shield and then the samurai. Oh, there she goes again. Speaking of which. Yeah, she's gonna be a tough bitch to kill, but... definitely can solo her, I just might need to pack additional spears. Like, I may need to pack Spirit Spear, and I may need to pack a treasure card Spirit Spear. Like, I might need to just pack all the spear that I can stack at once. That might end up being my best option. Okay, get my spear down. Yeah, I wholly believe she can be soloed. You just gotta be able to... Especially if you're deaf, you gotta be able to pierce through that shielding. And unfortunately for me, I happen to be the deaf school, so I am particularly susceptible to this fight, despite being a lifesteal. Oh yeah, and that thing gives her an 80, doesn't it? It does! Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to retool my strategy for this fight. If this... Yeah, this one's not gonna kill her. Okay, so I definitely need to retool. I know I can do it. It's wholly possible. I just gotta pack additional spear. And maybe I need to pack spirit traps. Like, maybe I gotta start thinking outside the box. And then maybe I need to pack infallible. That might actually be another option. Maybe I need to pack, yeah, that might end up being an option too, a requirement as well. Yeah, it's really the spear that I gotta be able to cut through all that shielding. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the nearest treasure card dealer, which I'm pretty sure is just in the Arcanum. And get some Spirit Spear treasure cards, get like 5 of those just to have them on standby. I know it can be done. I know it can be done, Chad. She's not that hard. It's just the shielding is a pain. But I know I can deal with it. Yeah, just buy like 5 of these. And then how many do of the Death Spear? Okay, I've got a bunch of those. Okay, so I've got 1 spear, 2 spear. I could also do Age of Reckoning, which would be kind of silly, but it does give me another 20%, so that actually might be useful. Yeah, put an extra reshuffle in there just in case. And it doesn't look like either of them have any ability whatsoever to cast globals. Well, the Kanga Ranger does, but... Yeah, so maybe what I'll do is I'll toss in an Infallible for additional Armor Pierce. What would my Armor Pierce even get up to, Chad? I'm really intrigued by this analysis that we're doing. I've had to cut through all that resistance. How much Armor Pierce would I even get? What's my baseline? Actually. Okay, my baseline is 38, which is very good. And then if we do 58 from this, 78 from this, 98 from this, 118 from this, 138 from this, and what is that? 153 from this? Like, that's a lot of Armor Pierce, chat. Normally that is extremely excessive, and you don't need that much, but I think we kind of have to go overboard here because I don't know how else I'm gonna cut through all that shielding. So, it's kind of silly, I know, but this is very specific. This is very, very specific, chat. This is not something I would normally be doing, but... but it might be necessary. Especially because she can have a combination of the Legend Shield, which, like I mentioned, is 70. She can get a negative 80 from her Golem, and a negative 30 from her Samurai. And that is... and then Brace, so that's 70, 80, that's 150, 180... potentially 200%. That is insane. what she can have. So I need to fight back with equal or greater power. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is try to knock that minion out so then she can't get rid of Age of Reckoning. And then just cast everything else. To be able to cut through that resistance. And then Age of Reckoning sticks around forever, so that's pretty pug. Yeah, I'll pack an extra copy of Infallible just in case, but... yeah, this is wild. The analysis that I have to do for this. Because they can't really hurt me that much, so it's... yeah, this is wild. I did not imagine I would ever be doing this intense of analysis.
Not, you know, pets.
And then that barrier she puts up for like 3 rounds on her buddy, but that's fine. Yeah, let's see if this works. Yeah, it's just that she has so much shielding to death. If I was playing anything else, if I was playing even my Storm run, this would probably be pretty easy to solo. Purely because she doesn't have nearly as much back resistance to Storm. I mean, I would still need a spear or 2, but not like 6. And then there's that spider that causes the aura. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is cast Age of Reckoning last to hopefully try to mitigate her casting that spell that would take it away otherwise. Yeah, sadly I gotta rely on a single hit, so I'm gonna have to discard those other 2 cards. Then save the rest of my hand. Yeah, cast all my normal cards first, so then I don't confuse myself on what I have or haven't done. And then get the treasure cards out. Oh! Oh, jeez. Okay. How goes the game? I'm doing something rather extreme on this one, I am basically... and it's only because I'm the Death School, I am having to basically max out any armor pierce that I can put on myself, because this lady has enough shielding to provide 200% resistance to herself, and that is annoying! So, I put a link in the chat, I don't know if you can see it, but... yeah, I have to be able to cut through all of that. And if you don't kill her in 3 turns, she forces the combat to end. So you basically... this is a marathon fight. I know I can solo her, I just need to have enough armor pierce. Which, I don't have nearly enough to cut through that on my own, so I have to go a bit extreme. Get my stun blocks out so that she doesn't stun me when I'm trying to attack her. Yeah, I've literally stuffed any card and every card that I have and can acquire that will stack on top of each other to cut through that resistance that she could potentially have. I unfortunately have to account for every possible extreme that she could have stacked on top of herself because of... if she has all of it, yeah, like I said, she can get up to like 200% resistance. Like, this is another 30% shield that she's about to get, too. So she's already got an 80 and a 30, which is 110. Oh, that's red spin. Otherwise, we've been doing pretty good. I surprised myself with one boss that I didn't think I was going to be able to solo, but I actually did. I was actually successful in doing so, so that was a pleasant surprise. I had my brother in the battle, like, ready to go as backup, but turns out I didn't need him. After all, my brother doesn't have to do anything. Yeah, this is basically max power, max prep, max spear. This is a very extreme example. Normally I can get away with a single spear, but no. No, not this time. Alright, well now I can start drawing my treasure cards because I'm gonna need those. Yeah, the infallible treasure cards I've been getting from my couch potato plants. So those are actually handy. Alright, let's start drawing them. Okay, that's infallible right there. I still need the Spirit Spear treasure card. Yeah, I'm still looking pretty healthy, so... I'm not even at half health yet, so I'm in pretty good shape to keep going. Get as many of my spears out as possible. Okay, that's my treasure card Spirit Spear. Goodness gracious, I don't think I've ever had this much armor pierce at once. This will be in battle for the record books. As far as how much spear I've had to deploy. And then she's gonna have a negative 80 on the next attack that I shoot her with, which is annoying. Oh yeah, that's my extra copy. Okay. Alright, so now what I think I'm gonna do is do Infallible, Age of Reckoning, and then shoot. Because that'll be the last of my power. Wow, she really just wants to gear herself up. Yeah, she's gonna have a negative 80 and a negative 30 for 2 attacks in a row, so I don't know. Ew, this is gonna be tough. At least after this, though, she won't have her minion to cast that like, Black Wobble, so I'll have a little bit extra of a boost. Yeah, it's one of those combination spells. Angry Unicorn! Alright, here we go. Let's see if this kills her. I hope it does, because I need you to die, lady, because this is as much armor pierce as I can get. I cannot get any more. I think this spell is cute, and I think this one should have actually been Snack Attack for Caramel, like... versus the one that they actually have, which is painful to watch. Alright, here we go. I may not be able to kill her, but if I can get her in 2 shots, I'll be happy with that. God, so much armor pierce. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna get my brother in for backup and just kill her because I am not gonna be able to deal with this. Yippee! Wow. Wow. Alright.
Mop, listen to me. I did not know what Hain was doing.
Wow.
And I will put a stop to it. not think this through.
Jeez. Yeah, that was definitely a battle worth
This Freddy
remembering.
Croker slipped into the dreaming. He's still there, speaking to your people in their sleep, enraging them with your secrets. Every night, with every dream, he fractures your world even more,
Excuse me.
driving you all mad with the offenses of your ancestors.
And the madder he drives us, the more powerful the nightmares he can create.
Precisely. And whatever his ultimate goal, it cannot be good if these are the means to achieve it. So, let us work.
Let us work together to stop him. Yes, exactly. Alright. Oh!
I knew we shouldn't have hidden our history. I said to myself, Mop, it's just going to make people rampage across the outback. Let this be a lesson. We should listen to the voices in our heads. And right now, mine is saying Kane is still stealing the dreaming. Can you hear it?
Chances are those pipelines are how Freddy got in there after you turned us away. They're a security risk.
So it is agreed. Kane steps down and answers for breaking the pact between the judges and drovers. Then we enter the dreaming to pursue Freddy.
Man, I feel like I know you from somewhere. Right there on the tip of my brain. But sure, overthrow Kane and I'll trust you to fight Freddy.
Then once more into the resort, Wizard.
Alright, so this upcoming boss is gonna be our last cheater for a while, so I'm gonna, at least that I can have my brother for backup on. We do have another, minor cheat solo, which is not a minor cheat. Alright, let's just head back. Ooh, green water? Can I grab it? Damn it. That's fine. I got plenty. Not enough to make gear for 2 wizards, but... But yeah, we've got Can Do Attitude. His cheats are actually unique. You actually gotta be careful on how much damage you do, because... well, I'll let you guys see. Alright, let's go to the Billabong Resort. Oh, I'm supposed to follow her. Alright, never mind. Oh! Dreamstone. Yes, thank you. But...
Oh, thank the Rainbow Serpent you're back. Kane's gone mad, Wizard.
Yes?
Mr. Kane did not like that we turned off the lagoon pumps. He's been yelling for us to turn them back on since you left. I told him about the Dreamwater Treaty. He did not care. And then Judge Nelson sided with him and they both took the cabins hostage. Normally I'd just storm in there, rangs a-booming. But he's gold class, so the handbook says discretion. Besides, Nelson knows all our tricks, but not yours. This has gone too far. Break into the cabins and bring down Kane.
So let's go beat him up. Ooh. Yeah, this is one of the best spots to farm for Dreamstone. You just kind of run around the entire building, and there are several sources. Yeah, they're scattered all over the place. So. Alright.
Kane, what in the blazes are you doing, man?
Maintaining my investment. Absent that dream water, what do we have? A cozy mid-tier resort? Ah, I can't charge 500,000 gold a night for that!
But that wasn't the point. We were meant to create a refuge, a haven in the desert. For everyone.
Oh, don't give me that! Your eyes glinted gold just as mine did when the prices went up. It was your idea, Miss Locke, your dream. If the dreaming so enlightened you, shouldn't you want everyone to try it? And nothing wrong with making money for our efforts. Placebos won't work forever. We have to sell the real thing. The dreaming stays here. The prices stay high. And, Wizard, I should get a nice reward for shipping you off to Lord Rottingham personally.
Oh yeah, this is fun. I remember this one. I'll put it in chat. It's actually really fun. Yeah, he's interesting. So I'll put his link in the chat for those of you who want to look. Yeah, I just did this.
Careful now. Mind the hostages.
Yep, we got hostages there. Yeah, this fight is unique. I like it. It's a spin on the typical, combat. Yeah, he's not a hard cheater. I can probably solo him, but he's fun. Yeah, the hostages never attack at all, so you have pretty free reign. But they are related to his cheats, though, so they... Yeah, and they'll remove... You actually can't kill Mr. Kane right away, so we're gonna take it a little sparingly with our hits. I gotta get over 6,000.
I'll show you corruption!
This would actually be a good spot for Wobbegong Frenzy, is to get the hostages out. Because if Mr. Kane is defeated before the hostages are out of combat, he will restore everyone's health, so you gotta take the hostages out first. Well, you gotta get them out of combat first, but you're not trying to kill them. Oh, did I not get through it? Drain spells go right through it, triggering the cheat. Well, I guess I didn't do enough. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do Scarecrow then. I thought I would have had enough damage to trigger the cheat, but I guess not. It's more than 6,000. Yeah, then there wasn't enough in there. Yeah, there we go.
Worthless hostages can't even stay captured.
Yeah, this will
Worthless
remove them
hostages
from
can't even
combat.
stay captured.
Yeah, so they are gonna be out then. Now I can kill Mr. Kane freely. At will.
I'll show you corruption.
Yep, the hostages are out of combat. He's got a 62% resistance to death, so I don't think I need an extra spear. But I have it on hand.
I'll show you corruption.
Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well otherwise. We're not doing too bad. Yeah, we'll be able to hit the dreaming today, actually. Because we don't have a lot going on. Until then. I think we'll actually have enough power. Yeah, I think we'll have enough to knock him out. Cool! Just enough. Nice. Alright, we're moving on.
No, no, I can't fail. I'm too good at business.
Tar, as they say. At any rate, I'm ought to demand a refund.
Blimey, as they say. You know this won't change anything. Wallaroo needs tourism. That tourism needs the dreaming. What else do we have? Exciting opportunities to be eaten by a flying shark? No, there will be other attempts. Rosa may be a soft touch, but the Prime Minister won't be. The current arrangement won't stick much longer. The dreaming will be seized.
Okay, where is she? It's kind of reorienting, but don't think you need to get arrested, Judge Nelson.
Oh, soft touch. Me? Oh, I'll kick him in the eye. At least you got the hostages safe. This is why I don't care about politics. Just the law. Yeah. Good point, Wizard. Can't have one without the other. Okay, let's put our heads together here. Way I see it, Wallaroo has no economy without selling the dream, as it were. But some people's dreams shouldn't be fulfilled. Townies and drovers both make good points. Both act like idiots sometimes. So, the solution would seem to be explosions? Huh?
In this rare instance, I fear explosions are not the answer. The monsters you face are your reflections. You must find a way to improve what you see.
With violence. No, not violence, the other one. Talking. In the neutral Wabagong. You bring the drovers, Mizlock. I'll take the wizard.
I would like that dreamstone, thank you. Hey. Yeah, Wabagon territory is just through here, so it's not bad. Alright, there she is. Hi. Now what?
I don't know if I'm up for this, Wizard. Negotiations are delicate, careful things.
They are.
Feels like you brought a hammer to knit a sweater. But even this dull hammer knows we can't keep bickering like this. It's going to escalate. It always escalates. So let's see what we can do. If we can get past this tree, we'll have a nice little clearing in which to hopefully not ruin townie-drover relations. Now, how to move the thing?
Leave it to me, mate. I'm an expert at communing with nature. Oi, nature! Open up!
I could have done that. With grenades. Now let's go.
Looking for the olds? They're gone. Takies. By my mains, my bests, my minis and bosses. I told you, wizard. You eyed. The one side stealies the dreaming. The other side sellies it. And what do we get? We youngs. Only what we takies. That's what the arcane toad promised. We make the maddies, and he makes the scaries. He breaks the Great Barrier. We get the dreaming back.
Uh-oh.
Save the olds if you want. It will eat your time. And time is all we need now.
Zoom. Hey, Shiki, welcome in, my dude. Alright, well I can get Arcor's wizard out of service because we're not gonna fight any cheaters that could potentially need his assistance until the next time we are online, so... Because we've got a solo cheat, but... That's it. How you doing, Shiki? Yeah, I'm just logging out of my laptop so then I can save the battery, shut it down. Alright.
You stealies our dreams and luckies them up! All we get is sand and trees and rage! The arcane toad? He'll free it!
How about before?
Hang on now, mate. If you break the Great Barrier, you'll be committing the same mistake our ancestors did. You'll destroy the new ecosystem that's developed from the old.
So you just get to keep the dreams, guard who gets in, decide what goes for all of us? No!
But yeah, how you doing, Shiki? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, we're making good progress. If I got a good resistance to death. Smart play with the stun block. I'm okay, kinda hungry, but can't eat until after I work out. Well, Shiki, you gotta be well nourished if you're gonna be working out. But that's important. That's very important. Ow! It really was smart to play my stun block because they're making me lose both of them, basically, back to back. Ouch. I'm at less than half health already. This is kind of nutty. This is... I think I gotta attack sooner. Yeah, Shiki, and it's been really. If you were gonna ask me, like it's been so cold the last couple days again. We had good warm weather for like a week or two, but then we ended up with a frost advisory in May. I cannot recall the last year in my entire life up to this point that we've had a frost advisory in May. I've been wearing my winter pajamas to bed the last couple nights because it's so cold. Like, it is ridiculous. I have not had a May this cold in my lifetime that I can think of. It's very cold all of a sudden. Oh, so he didn't die? How far off are we? I could probably knock him out right now. Yeah, I got him. Easy. Alright. Moving on.
Hey, mate, I get it, I do. I was just as angry when I first learned what the ancestors did. I said, no, bad ancestors, bad ancestors. But I also learned why they did it. Don't know that I agree, but I can't change it. Neither can you. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe we are too bound to the past.
We probably are, yeah.
Furiosa, is it? That's a fun name. You're the leader here?
I am prime and strongest. But we follows the arcane toad to free our dreams.
Yeah, I get that, I do. It's a little unflattering to be considered worse than a poisonous toad, but I'll move on. Wizard, you go find that cranky judge friend. This little cub and I need to talk.
Well, actually, I tend to almost always eat after 1 to 3 hours of working out. Mainly because that's when muscles are more receptive for growth from nutrients. Also, welcome to New York. It's cold almost all the time. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in New York for multiple reasons. Like, there's a multitude of reasons why I would never want to live in New York, but yeah, the temperature and the snow that I hear that you guys get over there, it can be several feet deep, especially close to the northern part of the state, in like Buffalo, like bordering the Great Lakes. Like, that area gets a shit ton of snow. People get locked in their homes and like their apartments and stuff. They can't even get to work. And emergency crews can't get to people either because of all the snow. Like, it can get pretty atrocious up there from what I see in the news.
Ah, are you now? More like the shrinking violent, mate. See? So violent.
Destroy all the dream sellers!
Afro! Welcome in, my dude. Cat face. I see your cat face. I see cat faces. How you doing, Admiral? How are the moose? The family? How's everybody doing over there by you? I see Admiral has arrived. Admiral has arrived, Cheeky. Doesn't help that I live on top of, well, an ocean. I'm surrounded by constant sea breeze. Oh, yeah, that certainly doesn't help either. No, nah, yeah, you're kind of in a bad spot in that regard then. If you're living near the sea. For me, I'm within a good proximity to the Great Lakes, so I kind of get that lake effect. The lake effect influence on the weather. I live in an area that is pretty susceptible to it, so our weather can be quite volatile as a result. So I definitely feel you for having the having that problem with the sea and general giant bodies of water influencing the weather. I live it. I was born and raised in this state, and I still live here, so yeah, it's kind of wild. Hi, good, Moose good, fam good, how's Nova? Cold. One word, cold. It has been cold again the last couple days, Admiral. It is so bad. Like, I'm wearing winter pajamas in May. I have never done that in my entire life. I'm in my summer pajamas usually at this point. I am having to pile on the blankets because it's cold. My sleep temperature is very finicky. Well, you're probably alive by a smidge, aren't you? That's a Brimstone Revenant. Hello, Shiki the Unforgettable. Yes. Admiral is here. I've never seen the ocean. No? Of course, you little you live with 200 HP. It's like 50 degrees for me all week. Dang. Yeah, that's chilly. That's pretty chilly, Has. Enemy suicides. The ultimate.
Look, kid, I understand. What even is our world these days? Torn in all these different directions, constantly shaped and reshaped by the
Have
past.
to see the literal ocean? Yeah, sucks all the same. Right. Not much I can do. The place was more affordable and less dangerous. Well, that's good. Well, that's good, Shiki, that you're in a safer, less dangerous area. And that you can afford to live there. That's very important.
You know, I always wanted to do a walkabout. A real one. But you need to intake dream water along the way. And that ain't easy to come by. Because we pumped and sold what was there. Seems to me we've all been making the best of bad decisions for too long now. Maybe it's time for a new direction. All right, let's hash this out. I can't make proclamations for the Prime Minister, but the word of a judge carries weight.
Drovers blockies the dreamer, so the dreaming don't flow over Wallaroo. Townies don't care who uses it or what for.
We can't just unleash the dreaming again and flood everything. But maybe we can be more open to letting people into it.
And we're not dummies. We know the spiral's filled with apocalyptic wackadoos that don't need any help brainstorming their schemes.
So, walkabouts then. Real ones. Offered to tourists who pass a screening process run by thought leaders, not judges.
Might be a sticking point. Still, we could keep the resort going. A dip in those dream water lagoons could be just the bracing walkers need.
And then they incept the dreamer with new ideas as it helps to clarify theirs. This could work, as long as the PM realizes some people won't be allowed.
No work! Thought leaders still choose who's a walker. Dreaming still hoarded and sold it. Oh, it's all lies and steals and...
Aimless rage. I miss being young. Still, best sort her out.
For the... oh. Sometimes the text keeps going, but... Ever since the big rain last Wednesday, it's been cold here, and it's supposed to rain more all weekend. Oh, damn. Yeah, we got a bunch of rain the last couple days. That definitely brought down the temperature. Yeah, we definitely had... and that shifted the weather was the rain.
It's not enough. Townies get more dream stuff to sell. Drovers get to hoard it. No one makes the lies right. The olds fight and deal and choose tomorrow's what we have to live in. What new scaries come from today?
If I may, Ms. Furiosa, your outrage upon discovering the origins of the Great Barrier was valid, but unfocused, easily manipulated. Quite. You need more than fury. You need a destination. I too am in need of direction. Perhaps we should both of us join this wizard in entering the dreaming.
But only thought leaders can... No, that's old spake. Yes, I walk and the raiding stops. Sand the eyes by the fire. Tomorrow, we dream.
Get my health back up, because this is going to be another one of those bosses. You still gotta hang out in game sim sometime, Nova? Yeah! But yeah, I'm still getting used to, well, not hearing gunshots at random times in the day and night. Yeah, that's part of the reason I could not live in New York, is a lot of the areas out there are extremely prone to high crime and those kind of incidents, and I don't want to be anywhere near it.
10-9. The spiral hates design.
Oh, and this is a solo.
8-7. Hate breeds aggression. 6-5. So they'd sail the skies. 4-3. But you're stuck with me. 2-1. Let's have some fun.
You're probably glad you're not my neighbor, Shiki. Pew pew, except I'm not committing crime. Well, that's different, Admiral. There's a big difference between gunshots related to, like, hunting or recreational activities versus crime-committing gunshots. There's a big difference. You know, if you're defending your home or defending yourself or others, that's different than if you're going around shooting people indiscriminately. Like, that's two very different things. Like, when I was living with my parents, we actually had a hunting area near our house, and we would occasionally hear gunshots, but that wasn't bad because it was a known hunting ground, so it didn't bother us because there was no malicious activity happening. Yeah, so I'm looking at the cheats right now because I am gonna have to tailor my deck for this fight. The crime you hear in London is knives clashing against each other. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. So basically, it's kind of like I have to kill Dream Freddy in one shot. So I'm gonna have to go for my nuke tactic with Scion of Death because of what I'm reading. That's not funny. What? Oh. Oh, what has said, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for a straight nuke. Based on what this is. Yeah, because if Dream Freddy is attacked, he will cast a Tower Shield -90 on himself, so I basically have to kill him in one shot, and then I have to go for his Confusion buddy after that. But here's the problem, is like, his Confusion buddy does, yeah. I lost too many friends to gun violence. Yeah. Well, that's why I said it the way that I did, is like, just that there's a difference between, and it depends on the context of which we're talking about, you know, gunshots. I'm not intending whatsoever to incite or trigger something. The only point I was trying to make is that there is a difference. No one ever said, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I just want to make sure we're okay in chat, guys. I don't, you know, I try to keep things pretty chill around here. So if we're starting to have issues, then we need to address it, so... You know, I want to address it and square it away if we're having any problems, because I want everybody to be able to, you know, feel good here. Yeah, I'm not gonna need my spear, or at least my extra. So I'll put a couple extra copies of Reshuffle in the deck. Yeah, I'm basically gonna have to... But then the problem with his Confusion Buddy is that all of his attacks deal 10% of your maximum health. So you only got a few attacks, really, before you... So I think as a backup, I'll pull Dr. Von's monster into the deck so I can attack a turn sooner, if necessary, on the second hit when I go to try to kill his little buddy. Because that's my next highest power of my single target death drain spells. So I'm gonna try this and see what happens. You do gotta watch out around here, because random gunshots normally mean poachers. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard, and I can't call my brother in for backup on this either. So if I start having trouble, my only other option is to get henchmen from the crown shop, but I'm really hesitant to do that. Because... yeah. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, he's got Leviathans. This is probably gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch to my trap deck, actually. Yeah, this is gonna be catastrophic if I have to deal with losing power. Yeah, I thought I saw that on his spell list. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset real fast and retool my deck accordingly, so pardon me a moment. So I'll actually set my deck back up normally, and I'll use my trap deck for the arrangement. Oh yeah. I'm missing something. Wait, oh no, I already had that. Oh, I'm missing an extra, and then I had... Oh, I got in Frenzy. Alright. So I'm gonna switch to my Myth deck, and I'm gonna do what I just had set up. So I'm gonna grab those two cards. Yeah, because he's got anti-blade power. Alright, let's try this. Oh yeah, everybody out there, I did recently do, it's kind of improvised, but we are in... we're not in, it's not that we're in, I rescheduled Lord of the Rings #2 to tomorrow, because I don't have any availability until next week otherwise, Holy was asking me. So I do have a Discord event link invite, so if you guys are interested in joining us for Lord of the Rings movie #2, I will be hosting that tomorrow evening. At 7, local time. So for anyone who is interested in that... Yeah, I'm actually gonna have the Dream Freddy page up. He only has 12,000 HP, which honestly is not that high. But this fight is designed for solo play, so they kind of have to retool it accordingly. It's funny how his Confusion buddy has more health than he does, but... Oh, tomorrow? Okay, good to know. Yeah. Yeah, because the next time I would have availability isn't until Tuesday. Because that's the next night off that I have from work. But I'm going to be pulling probably a Titanfall marathon on Tuesday because it's the epic moment. It could be the epic moment where we break sub 90. So I'm going to be doing more practice and doing some runs. But yeah, for anyone interested, go ahead and sign yourselves up on the link in the server, in the Discord server. Yes, sun resist. Ouch! Yeah, and my universal resist doesn't help me here because it's sun damage, not fire damage, as reasons. Yeah, 10% of your maximum health every time. You've only got a handful of turns to really kill him because of that. I'm actually going to start prepping on him right away because in case I have to reshuffle, I want to be ready. I want to be ready to strike him as soon as possible. And there is a chance that when Freddy Croker beguiles Confusion, then he'll get hit, so I could potentially take advantage of that. And he could also cast the Dryad heal on me, but I can't rely on that, though. Yeah, I'm basically gonna go for a triple feint on Dream Freddy, and then try to knock him out. And then be ready to attack Confusion as soon as possible. Yeah, I haven't done anything yet, though. Yeah, I know it says immune, but he's... That's kind of just a thing. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's always 10% of your health. I mean, it makes it consistent, but... Yeah, I'm at low health. I could attack now and get the double damage, but do I have enough output to kill him, though? I don't think so. I think I need that third feint. Oh, it froze slightly. If it catches up. Okay, we're okay. Yeah, next turn for sure I'm gonna have to try and hit. That was a little bit of a stutter that I was worried about. Alright, now I'm gonna have to shoot. Game, what is happening? I could even die here. Wow, yeah. I am dead. This is ridiculous. And they think this is a fight that people can solo. I did it on my fire wizard, and technically fire is one of the glass cannons, but it was not without a great degree of difficulty. Merely because of the damage output that he has. I was literally on the turn to hit him, but no, he decided to kill me instead. Yeah, coming out here for the health wisps. And then head back and try again. We might end up getting stuck here, chat, and that's really gonna be unfortunate. I really hope we don't. This is kind of dumb. Kind of a dumb spot to get stuck, but... Okay, I've got all 3 feints in my hand. That random players accomplished something. That's basically me. Yeah, I forget exactly when you acquire it, but it's silly. It's a silly little thing. Yeah, if I can get all 3... if I can get all 3 feints out at once and then just keep adding traps until I can cast Scion of Death, I think I'll be in good shape. And yeah, he actually also, when he's not beguiled, he'll potentially cast on Freddy as well, so... Yeah, because even Sabrina technically has it, but I just have her Supreme Necromancer on just because that's what she is, but... She has reached maximum rank. Yeah, sun damage. That's really what makes this hard, is because her innate resistance is... Alright, cool. Alright, now to just wait for Scion of Death.
When you say it like
Oh shoot, this could be really bad. I may have to cast... And this is why I put Dr. Von's monster in there as a backup. Just in case. In case I don't have time to wait for Scion of Death. Which I may not have time to do. I think I'm technically under the threshold to trigger the second effect. Yeah, next turn I'll be able to attack him, though. So I think I can hold on for technically 2 rounds because I'm not first. I don't think so. I'm not gonna risk it this time. Yeah, I'm definitely under the threshold for... but Dr. Vaughn is just, it just applies a negative healing charm. Yeah, Dr. Vaughn has been kind of niche since I got it, but there's definitely use for it in this kind of situation. And that's why I keep, that's, you know, obviously why I still keep it in mind as an option if I need it for something like this. Even though I don't use it that much because I need AoE 99.9% of the time. Okay, well he's out. Now I just need to deal with him. And hopefully I can get enough prep out to kill him. Well, that's good to know though, that 3... okay, he's wasting a turn on that. But it is good to know that Triple Feint and Dr. Vaughn is enough to kill Freddy Croker. In case I have to reset, that's a good note. That's good to know, is that it will be enough. In the event that a reset is necessary. And I actually have... I can now use my Deathblade because I'm not under threat of losing it. And that's why I always keep it, even in my trap deck, as a nice additional power source. Yeah, I might even wait on purpose to get under 3,000 so then I can get the damage boost. Although that is kind of risky. I will have to play that by ear. Yeah, it's gonna be very risky to play that way, but sometimes you gotta take a risk in order to get a benefit. Yeah, I need 2 more turns anyway because I need to get my Deathblade and Virulence out before I can hit him. You know, because of how consistent his damage is, I probably could afford to wait. Because then I'll be at max pips, and then I can immediately start casting additional prep if I need to go for a second hit. But I need to get under 3,200, basically. I did the math on what 33% health is for Sabrina. Yeah, I could win on this one. This could be the winning attempt. If I play my cards correctly. I just gotta play cautiously. And because Freddy is dead, yeah, my damage taken is gonna be really consistent. So... yeah, because now I'm at maximum pips. I think I need another 1 or 2 rounds before I can trigger the secondary. Okay. Next turn for sure I will be under that threshold. Actually, I could have casted Virulence that round, but... that's fine. Because then I can be 100%. Yep, I'm well under. Yeah, we'll be okay. Either way, we're gonna get a full heal, so let's go for it. Yeah, if it's not enough to kill him, we're gonna be close. Yep, and the power's gonna increase because of our low health. Aw, oh, crit block? That's not gonna work. Or never mind! It did! We overkilled him by about double. Nice! I'll take it! You know what? I will take a pleasant surprise where I can get it.
Prince has such interesting dreams. See you soon.
Okay. Alright, not bad. Good. Talk to Morp in Eucalyptus Forest, but she's standing right there. Okay. Alright. Well, that was good. Managed to knock him out. I am happy with that. I will go ahead and swap my deck back over. Imposter Morp! I know.
You did right by us, mate. The drop bear population has dropped. That's a little highbrow wordplay for us to depart on. The Great Barrier is open to you. Though are you sure about bringing Furiosa along? She's a bit much. True. I suppose we've all been a bit much. Maybe the Dreamer's guidance is just what she needs. Very well. I grant you and your companions permission to enter the Dreaming.
Alright, we are in the end game. We are getting pretty close.
Breathe deep, my friends, for this is not water you tread, but the living dreams of Wallaroo. In these waves, which are not water, swim the thoughts which yearn to be real. These are the depths of unreality where the has been, the might be, and the never will float entwined together.
These are the waters which inspired us all.
And the nightmares.
Uh-huh.
Please, sir. Can I have some more?
More for what? That flue is still slightly dusty. If I can't eat off of it, you can't eat at all.
Oh, this again. My memories alive in the dreaming. I expect they will not be charitable.
They rarely are when you have regrets to process.
Very well. Wizard, I might require some accompaniment.
So basically, this next series of quests is going to be exploring the dreams, memories, and nightmares of the group that we have been meeting throughout this part of the run. Or throughout this part of the run in Wallaroo. So we're going to be doing several things in succession. Real quick though, I gotta hop up and run to the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna have Sabrina spinning for a bit here. I will be back shortly, chat. April! I see you! April! I see you. I see you in the chair. That's actually a good song, though. I see the lyrics that you put in chat. That's actually a pretty... It's been a while since I've heard that song. I can't even remember the name of it. Off the top of my head. Unless anyone knows it, but... Chair, come on, chair. Heart chair, what the... Must be a swivel chair. It is a swivel chair. I mean, obviously, because it's right up on my desk, I can't swivel it that much, but... Alright, let's go. Yeah, these are just either mobs or elites, there's no cheats. For a while. Our next cheating boss won't be until the final nightmare, which is a really hard... Which is going to be another really hard boss. I will try to fight it myself, but it's more than likely going to require backup because of... Even me and my brother struggled with it when we were playing together, so it's not... Yeah, it's not going to be an easy one.
Gaze upon my great works, my great creation, a resort for all the peoples of the spiral to enjoy equally for 1,000,000 gold per night.
Oh good, phew, I was getting dizzy. Oh, the reason I had Sabrina spinning is because if you're inactive on most MMORPG games for too long, you will get disconnected, so I have Sabrina spinning to prevent that.
Ma'am, I'll be taking me break now.
But the grass isn't yet mowed. There is a spot of algae. I know you're hungry, but don't you just want this to be the best resort it can be? No, no, I wasn't that bad. I wasn't. Go away. I renounce you.
Oh, I thought it was close enough. Yeah, there is a reason that I had Sabrina spinning. Yeah, I knew, but that song popped into my head as soon as you started the spins. Oh! The song was called Like a Record by Flowrider. Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name. Thank you, Shiki. It was definitely familiar, so... know. Did I discard my spear? I hope I didn't. I probably did. But, alright, well I'm gonna have to gear up a little bit more then. Yeah, it's like, correct me on the name. Yeah, so I guess while we're waiting for the turns to play out, because this is just a mob, yeah, I was chatting with Breezy a little bit yesterday, and yeah, we're kind of in it. We're all in agreement at this point that because of where my theoretical best is for Titanfall. For those of you who don't know and weren't here yesterday, my new theoretical best as of yesterday's run is 128.31, and you know, between Ryer, Breezy, the rest of the group that's kind of been cheering me on throughout this whole thing. It's a pretty concrete measure of where my skill bracket is, as my theoretical best continues to drop. And at this point, because I'm a full minute and a half under, basically, a full minute and a half under 90 minutes for a theoretical best, it's basically any run at this point could be the one that breaks it. The one that has my actual runtime score break sub 90. The robbed run. Curse you, Fold! Yeah, Fold was horrible yesterday. It was nasty yesterday, my goodness. That was such an outlier compared to my recent runs on Fold. But even if I had a Fold that went pretty much on pace with PB Admiral, I still would not have gotten sub 90 yesterday. Even if we take the run up to that point, let me actually look. What was my score at the end of Arc yesterday? So my score and I can actually do the math on what my score would have been if I had an average Fold. Let's say 1145, just as an average. Yeah, I would have been like a 132-ish. Yeah, so it still would not have been enough to break sub 90, not by a long shot, but it would have resulted in a better final score. Yeah, Fold was full of crap yesterday, so hopefully on Friday we'll have some better luck, because tomorrow is Deep Rock. I might even do some runs on Thursday night before Lord of the Rings.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll get to those tests right after lunch. Oh, and I noticed a slight leak in the pipeline. I'll take care of that too.
Yeah, if that happened on my sub 90 run, if I was in a good position to break sub 90, like say I was like at an hour 17, hour 18 area, and that kind of stuff was happening, yeah, that would be a robbed run.
People come to Wallaroo seeking excitement, riches, opportunity. Drovers fear that corrupts the dreaming. But maybe it's the dreaming that corrupts us. I spent my youth living on the lowest rung of Marleybone society. I honestly thought when I left I would do better, but I'm still a product of their world, aren't I? I brought their methods here, I marked my territory and exploited it, but it was only in search of what I saw in the dreaming that I employed those methods. Is the relation causative, or was I always this way, deep down? I can change. Reclaim my resort for the plan Roz and Morp put together. Treat my workers better than Cain did. Yes, perhaps. Let's continue on.
Are you prepared for your walkabout, friend? It will be a perilous journey.
And you've completed it before. You made it all the way to this dreamer? What was it like?
You will soon see for yourself.
I knows that squid man. The first of Steely. The cause behind the Great Barrier.
Yes, and it was I who guided him here. Come, wizard. There is something you must see.
Oh boy. Fun times, chat.
I have it! It's incredible. This water, this dreaming. My thoughts flow like rivers, crackle like electricity, connecting to each other, forming ideas which cluster into plans. And now I must take action. I know how to do it, San Diego. I know how to complete our true mission.
The other scholars will not agree.
Then we retreat to the shadows. If the Arcanum wishes to linger in the detritus of the
Cthulhu.
first world, let them. We will rebuild it.
Kinda,
you
yeah.
and I.
A little bit.
Now, wizard, do as I wish I had done. Stop him!
I think I still got him.
No, my friend. This plan of yours, it is monstrous. We must find another way. But we didn't. No, he and I, we did something worse. And when it was done, I could not bear the schism. I've told you already, I've retired. No more Arcanum, no more Cabal. Just this place.
But I heard you were one of the founders! And we can do it now! We can rewrite time itself! Join us, or be rewritten with it!
I would like nothing more. But I helped stop them anyway. I may have been a little excessively elusive in our first meeting, Wizard.
Yeah.
But I needed to know you. I needed to know you would stop the Cabal on Mirage, not join them. And stop them you did.
Scald. But yeah, we are almost done with Sabrina's run. Yeah, next week we may very well finish. Yeah, there's a very real chance that we will finish next week. Depending on how far we get today. If we can get to the quest that has the final cheat, then... Or not the final cheat, but if we can get to the next cheating boss, yeah, that might be a good time to stop. Because then we'll have a few more cheaters through the end of the game. And then Sabrina will be benched until the next world comes up. Or the next adventure of some kind that we can send her on. We could probably start doing the catacombs. We could do... Well, I haven't done the catacombs with my brother yet. We could probably do Hades the Unseen in Tartarus if I can get a strategy put together. Could probably do something. I'm not really sure what else we can do with Sabrina unless there's new content that gets released. There's probably not a whole lot we're gonna be able to do with her.
You know, to guide someone again, especially someone so determined to do what's right. You recharged an old man's spirit, Wizard. And while they'll never say it, I expect you've been doing the same for the Arcanum. It's only a shame what I allowed to happen first.
How dare you, Santiago? What? Oh.
You've guessed it, yes? What the Old One was inspired to create here.
He never shut-mouthed about it. He scared the old so much they made the barrier that stops it happening again.
And they were right to be afraid. When the Old One left here, he created his world synthesizer. With it, he rent the spiral to build his Lemuria. This place is special. Its waters not entirely real, thus not visible to Bartleby. A blind spot in reality. The Old One used them as the fuel for his synthesizer and to conceal his great crime from all but me. I was young then, driven by crusade and rhetoric. The Arcanum was supposed to dive into the spiral's forbidden secrets, to learn the unlearnable. When the Cabal left, both groups felt emptied. The Arcanum lost its zeal for exploration. The Cabal gained a hunger for power.
What's done is done. It's time now to put things right.
That's true.
Guess it's my turn.
You said it. Just imagine what we could do with a power like this.
Yeah, so we've got another... I think this will be a good spot to leave off after we do this one. Because it looks like, according to the guide, the next one is gonna be...
There's too much
that
here.
cheat.
Conflict, opinions, separation. We can do it, they're right. We can restore the first world, and then all of it ends. No, we can't. The first world is a fantasy. It's always been a fantasy. A convenient quick fix for all the spiral's problems. It's a boring goal for unimaginative maniacs. A focusing lens for the alienated and antisocial, and nothing more. This dream? It's just an excuse to waste your life. To not fix what's really wrong. No, the first world is our destiny. It is wholesome. And it's your life that's about to be wasted.
Oh, still not enough? Wow. I thought I had enough damage. At least I've got a decently quick follow-up. Not that I think that's really going to be an issue, but... Oh, come on. Oh, are you serious? I was hoping to knock him out with the scarecrow, but now I might have to reshuffle. Alright, well, I still got him.
Maybe it is a bit silly. The first world. Always the first world. We should let it go, yeah? Find something new to fight for? But what? I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. Good luck. Wizard?
Yes?
I was always a fighter. A weapon to be aimed. First against the outlaws of Wallaroo, then against unhealthy diets, then the spiral itself. I don't know what to do after this. Maybe a boxer. I could be a contender. Or just a farmer. You know, there's this vegetable paste that's very popular in Wallaroo. I could help make that. Or make a better one. Call it Vegeline. I'll figure it out.
So it looks like... I'm trying to read the quest. Okay, so this is the Dream Child. Okay, so this is just a bunch of mobs. Okay. Yeah, this we should be able to get through pretty fast.
We're going to explore the spiral and learn from all its peoples.
That's what they say, young koala. But you know what they mean.
We're going to sell Wallaroo to the rest of the spiral and kick youngins in the face. Grr, we're bad guys.
No, not my face. Destroy the townies.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a series of 3 based on what the guide says, if we're in the right spot. Yeah, if I'm looking at the right spot, this will be a 3 mob back to back, and then... Ooh. I suppose I could try. And of course, because that one guy had the shield, it's not gonna work. You know what? Perfect. Perfect timing.
Freddy brain wrote the scaries while we sand-eyed every night. We believed him. He made sense.
And these guys? Who even are these guys? They rob and pillage and howl at the moon. Your moon.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy.
I hate bad guys.
Ooh, right off the bat. you still here? By chance. Are you still here? Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. This guy lived with 23 HP. That is freaking... Now you're just laughing at me. Thanks. That is ridiculous. HP, that's some stats from the game. Yeah, it is. 23 HP. I call bullshit.
More dream lies. They're not bad guys. Just stuck and alone.
Go on, ask them. You deserve it.
Let us dreamwalk. We deserve it. It belongs to every Roo and every koala.
No, we keep it for ourselves. Only the old may dream walk, or you will learn our terrible secret.
They built the Great Barrier to keep the dreaming for themselves.
Because we're bad guys.
Destroy all bad guys.
I must warn all humans of the world's end that is too... all hope is lost. That's funny. You are funny, Orange. How you doing? This news is... what? 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 Okay. She's supposed to pretend if that happened. You guys are funny. Please tell me it's April 1st. Please tell me it's April 1st. No, it's actually May 21st today.
But all bad guys means everybody. Townies, dingoes, drovers. How?
I can provide you with the ultimate weapon. Giant, flightless, impossibly durable bird things. All I ask in return is
You must warn the rest.
Then the barrier will fall. The dreaming will spread everywhere. No one can sell it all or keep it from you.
But why does he want that?
Do you want to know the truth? The real truth? Because I'm a bad guy.
What? You do that. Warn the world! Yeah, keep running, Orange! Keep running around.
Why is everybody so bad, Wizard? Why? The townies are skin deep.
We are just looking to improve quality of life. maybe we didn't think about the long-term consequences.
The drovers are liars!
We tried to protect the dreaming. We pretended it was wisdom, but really, we panicked and insulated ourselves.
Why is life so stupid, Wizard? And messy and complicated? Oh, I want to trample stomp something! Ah! But don't know who. Both sides are bad. But I eye them now. I eye their reasons. One side builds, and one side maintains. Both sides don't think about tomorrow. I still don't like it. But worse is Freddy. I eye him clear as wombat spit. He doesn't care about townies or drovers. Only himself. He's simple. Easy. We can trample stomp.
Not really, actually. He's actually kind of hard. Yep, we got the aesthetic of the hands there, chat. Alright guys, we're gonna leave off there. We are on a quest named Freddy's Dread. This is quest number 71. This leads into a challenge instance where we fight Freddy. Well, 2 Freddys, actually. It's a double Freddy boss. Yeah, this is quest number 71 out of 83. There's a very, very real chance next week that we will finish. And we will finish Sabrina's run, and she will retire until either we decide to do some random dungeon party stream maybe at some point, or if there's a new world or otherwise new content to take a look at. Because I've got hidden quests here for some crafting, but that's about it. We could do... I don't really want to do the catacombs without my brother. Because that's the defeat trash in the Wizard City drains. That starts the quest line for the catacombs. And I'd like to do that with him before I do it with you guys. So there is a chance we could come back and do the catacombs with Sabrina at a later date. Or there's other dungeons that we can do as well, so... Otherwise, she will be benched and she'll just be helping out my main wizard with other tasks. Mostly pet training and pet breeding and farming. So that's where we're at. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Admiral! And bye, everybody out there in chat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. We will pick up next time.